Okay, that was really enthusiastic. Welcome to Squads Gaming. So I was on Steam and I realized this game was on sale, and I couldn't resist the temptation to buy it. So here I am playing Stanley Parable. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to play this game forever. Now, the way I'm going to play this is I'm going to follow everything he says. I may play a lot of different, you know those things. I might play a lot of different things in this if you guys want to see it. If not, you're only going to see me follow every single thing because I've never seen anyone play it the way the dude tells them to, and so I want to see what happens. So it's actually like an authentic reaction for you guys because I've already seen like 10 people play this game, so it's not going to be anything new if I don't. So, welcome to Stanley Parable. I'm glad you guys decided to join me. Now let's get started. End is never, the end is never, the end is never. Okay then, I guess the end is never. That's what I got from that. My number disappeared. This is loading really slow. There we go. I'm sorry if that number bothers you guys. I noticed that it shows up on my videos. I only have that there to notice when it's recording, and like, I mean, I have my light, but it's also another thing. If you guys want me to remove it, I will. Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so here's another thing, is that who Stanley was as a person is he really liked being told what to do, and so that's why I kind of want to do it this way. So yeah, if you guys want to see me play it a different way, after I finish playing it the first time, go ahead and let me know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Controls. Getting used to them. Come on. Just follow the open doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. This is probably not going to be very interesting.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What if I went downstairs? No, I'm just kidding.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This reminds me of that one part. Oh wait, I don't know if we'll actually get to that part in this game. Oh, I remember watching this one part, and it was really messed up and sad. What kind of boss's office looks like this.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any.
Hey, that's the thingy.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
How do you even get books that high?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I am in the newly opened passageway. Button! This is really fun. I'm having fun a lot already.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, then. How come there's only a down button? What if I wanted to go up from where I am now?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ooh! I got stuck.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's weird. His boss seriously needs to take a chill pill.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ah! Don't know what that button did, but I couldn't.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Ha ha! Voice, dude.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
But how do I do that? What is down here? Is there just stairs here for no reason? How do I destroy them? Do I go upstairs? Is that what I'm supposed to do? My life is in someone else's control, huh? 4? This isn't like the 8 button, is it? Or just